హైదరాబాద్లోని సర్దార్ వల్లభాయ్ జాతీయ పోలీస్ అకాడమీలో ఐపీఎస్ల పాసింగ్ అవుట్ పెరేడ్ ఘనంగా సాగింది. కేంద్ర ఆర్థిక మంత్రి అరుణ్ జైట్లీ ముఖ్య అతిథిగా హాజరయ్యారు. శిక్షణ పూర్తి చేసుకున్న యువ ఐపీఎస్ల గౌరవ వందనం స్వీకరించారు. అనంతరం వివిధ విభాగాల్లో ఉత్తమ ప్రతిభ కనబరిచిన వారికి పురస్కారాలు అందజేశారు.
Now I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Arun Jaitley, to address 68 RR probationers and offer his blessings.
The Director of the Sardar Patel National Police Academy, Mrs. Aruna Bahugunam, the former directors, dignitaries, senior officers of the Telangana Police, members of the faculty of the Academy, young professionals, officers from Nepal, Bhutan and Maldives, family members of the probationers who are here, members of the print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. Let me at the very outset thank the Academy and its director for having invited me to participate in this very grand function which is referred to as the Passing Out Parade. This Academy over the last several decades has been built on very strong and firm institutional foundations. It's named after one of the greatest men and citizens this country has produced. Ordinarily, I am told that this function is held on the Sardar's birthday, that is the 31st of October. But on account of the Diwali celebrations this year, it has been advanced to be held today. Unquestionably, Sardar Patel, India's first Home Minister, after whom this academy is named, had one of the greatest roles in the formation of this country. But for the Sardar, India's geography would not have been what it is today. He didn't live very long after independence, just about 2.5 years. And to unite so many different provinces, so many different kingdoms, and create one of the greatest nations in mankind in that short span of time was probably the greatest contribution that any individual can make. If one learns from his life, he used the force of patriotism, and most people decided to join out of that spirit. Those who didn't agree, he used every tactic in a governance available to him. And before he left us, just 2.5 years after independence, he had united the whole country together. It's a fitting tribute to the Sardar that this great institution, which year after year trains hundreds of young aspiring police officers, is named after this great son of India. On the surface, a passing out parade may appear to be a ritual. but it's certainly much more than a ritual. You literally pass out from being a trainee to be a pillar of administration and governance in some state, in some district, in some important and significant part of India. When as young officers you merge into the society and take control of the police administration of the areas within your jurisdiction, I think the options are far and wide open. As civil servants, you have the protection of law. You really have an option to choose what roadmap you want to follow. Those who astray can suffer from the arrogance of office. They can become even indifferent to the requirements of the society. But I do hope that these cases are rare and almost negligible. But those who get committed to their service become more and more humble as every day passes by. Humility, compassion, concern, commitment all become very important aspects of their personality. As you pass out today, you must remember that it is the same members of the society who will salute you today. Many of them will meet you some 3 to 4, 3.5 decades later when you retire or exit out of service. The expression on the faces of those who greet you today, those who salute you today, and those who meet you at that stage will actually lay bare how you performed in these 3.5 decades of service. The greatest recognition any official can get in the course of his service is what his or her peers think of him, how he or she is regarded by his own compatriots in service. And it is here that each one of you will have to pass the test. I have 2 pieces of advice to give you. There will be many opportunities and occasions in your service where you will find yourself standing at the crossroads. Remember the basic principle of life that when you are in doubt, go straight. You are least likely to err in such situations. If you cut corners and choose an easier course, it may bring you some momentary advantage, but certainly not the long-term one. My second piece of advice to you would be that there will be many opportunities and occasions in history where you will find yourself involved in an internal struggle. Always position yourself in a manner where you decide that ethics and morality is always on your side. If you err on the side of ethics and morality, you are least likely to go wrong. If you keep these cardinal principles of life, I am sure you will come back with flying colors. Remember, a police officer owes his commitment to law and law alone. He'll be judged by his impartiality. He'll be judged by his humanitarian behavior. He'll be judged by his efficiency. You must remember that the nature of crime today is changing. It is no longer merely conventional crime. Terrorism is a great curse on society. You'll have to deploy all modern tools in order to learn how to fight terror. Cybercrime, crimes involving detailed forensic analysis, narcotics, and newer areas of emerging crime. These are all areas you'll have to educate yourself while being on the job. And I'm sure each one of you will continue to train yourself with every day on service. My last piece of advice to you is, the day you pass out, your greatest possession should be credibility, and you will be able to judge yourself on that one yardstick of credibility alone. May you all have a great and a successful career. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.